and welcome to Fast Fact Friday with Michelle and Revolutionary Resume. I go live every Friday at 11:45 Eastern. Please do me a favor, like, follow, and share to keep great content coming. Let's dig into what the job market is doing. So I have a list of companies who are laying off, who have 100 or more employees, so they have to provide official notice with the government due to the WARN Act. And that is one of two articles that I will be posting in the comments so you can take a look at those. Let's talk about year over year numbers for layoffs. 2025 was 16% higher than 2024 for layoffs. It's probably no surprise to those of you who are in the job market at all, whether you're still working or you're looking for roles. ADP's report came out. According to their survey that they do, private payrolls rose 41,000 in December, which is slightly below expectations. We'll talk more about that when we talk about BLS. So the numbers for BLS, and I know this is a little bit hard to read, so my apologies. They were predicted to have 70,000. They had 50,000 new non-farm payroll jobs. And they revised October. Was originally negative 105,000 jobs. It's now 173,000 jobs. And November was revised from 64,000 to the positive to 56,000. So there is a lot of volatility still on the market. Let's talk some positive news. The top 10 fastest growing jobs in the US and where they're hiring the most. LinkedIn did a survey and used all their data and wrote an article, and that is the second article I will put in the link so you can target those companies. Let's talk about weird things employers do sometimes. An employee called out sick and was told to share their live location with their employer for some sort of verification. Now, I know not everybody's an HR person, but most everybody's worked that will be watching this. You are not obligated to location share with your employer, and it is out of scope for them to ask. If you're calling in sick, according to their call-off, like a call-off hotline, you email, whatever the norm is that you notify, if you've done that, you have done your due diligence. You do not need to location share where you are at. God forbid there's a family emergency and you're in the hospital with a relative who's, taking their last breath and, oh, can you location share? I don't know where they are getting these HR people, but do you have any really bizarre work stories or things bosses demanded of you? I'd love to hear about those in the comments, or if you're uncomfortable putting it on blast, message me and I'll change names to protect the innocent and share your story next week. Let's talk about some tips and tricks for interviewing. One of the things we have talked about before, and I don't think gets enough play, is how you present yourself at the interview. Are you coming with something to write on so you can take notes during the interview? Do you have employer questions ready? Are you dressed for the job you want or the job above? If I'm going to interview for a welding role, I am not going to go to that interview in a three-piece suit. I am going to come to that interview with my composite toe boots on that are rated to be on the floor, and I'm going to have in some kind of bag with me my other personal protective equipment, so that if I can potentially get a tour of the facility, I am ready to go. A clean, nice pair of khakis is fine with a nice polo. That you do not need to be dressed to the nines for that. Conversely, if I'm going for a manager or director role at an office, I best be in a suit. So ladies, obviously you can do a skirt. You can even do a dress with a blazer. Gentlemen, make sure your blazer just doesn't clash with your pants. If you have a coordinated suit, to me that is preferable, and a tie. So always just be prepared. Sometimes it's those little things that add up to make you the whole package, where they can really see you in that role, and that is your goal. Like, I want you to picture me doing this. So those are your tips and job market updates for today. I will be back next week at 11:45 Eastern, same bat time, same bat channel. You all take care of yourself and have an amazing weekend. Bye-bye.